Are you ready for our next interview? Because I'm not. I've got to go change first. Okay, now all I need is Trevor to talk to find out what's going on next. Hey, Trevor, how you doing?
Fantastic,
I am
fantastic.
so excited to be here. For those of you who don't know, this is Trevor Bucherri, and he is the owner of Body and Soul, yes?
Absolutely.
Boot camps, that's what you're known for.
Yes.
That's why I'm dressed like this, because we're here to talk about what you do to help people
Yes.
work out.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit for the viewers who have not heard anything about what's going on here, what these boot camps are all
Sure.
about? What
Sure.
is Body and Soul all about?
Basically what we do is we do large group personal training. So pretty much what it is, it's a 24-to-1 group ratio, large groups. We do hit all ability levels with all our clients as we're coming through. So basically you don't have to really know what you're doing, quote unquote, when you come into a program like this. We introduce everything that we actually do in a level progression. So basically we have level 1, level 2, and level 3 mechanics, so that basically we're able to actually hit all people coming in, all walks of life, basically, you know, from 70-year-old, you know, women coming in who've never exercised before to college athletes, really hitting at the exact same time.
And these programs hit different things too. I mean, you want to lose weight, you want to become stronger, you want to have better cardio. I mean, it kind of
Yes.
touches on everything, doesn't it?
It does, you know, and really what the program overall is called body sculpting. You know, so really it covers your cardiovascular, it covers your strength training. So if you do have the goals of burning fat, you know, becoming toned, you know, and really increasing your metabolic system, and also increasing your nutrition, because another thing that we do that we really don't feature and talk about too much is nutrition, because nutrition is absolutely everything.
You're right.
With your results
You're
as you're
right.
moving forward.
This is something I've just recently got involved in with these boot camps, and I have to say, people think they might be a buzzword that's just happening now, boot camps, but they really are effective. I mean, I've tried gym memberships, I've tried working with certain weight clubs to try to lose weight. I've tried lots of different things, but there's something different about the feel of coming in with a group of people and doing this boot camp and working
Absolutely.
through it and changing all the time. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the actual concept of what we do is called metabolic resistance training, and it's basically exactly like you said. You know, you're able to hit all different mechanisms of fitness. You know, all the 5 components of fitness here. At the same time, you are in a community type of atmosphere, and the energy is unmatched. It
Right.
totally is unmatched, and the way that we do things definitely puts people in the ability level to hit much higher, you know, than they can completely do it by themselves, or really in any other type of, say, gym atmosphere.
Right, and I don't want people to be intimidated, because that can be intimidating to think about
Sure.
coming in and working with other people. Everything can be modified to where you're at, and it's about your personal progression, even though you're in a group, correct?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And that's really one thing that we really try to do here is we really take everything light. We add a lot of comedy to what we do, you know, and then we're really serious when we come down to the actual workout routine as well.
You had mentioned to me earlier too about people's bodies being out of balance and working
Yeah.
with strengths. If you could speak to that a little bit, because I think a
Yeah.
lot of us can identify, you know, this side of my back always hurts, or this shoulder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I think that people actually have imbalances in their bodies, and imbalances can really be looked at in a lot of different ways. It can be looked at in a strength imbalance, it can be looked at in a mobility imbalance as far as range of motion lacks on either side,
Right.
or also stability imbalances as far as balance, you know, overall. Say, like, you know, you might have a little bit more balance, more strength in your left leg than you do in your right, which gives you a little bit more stability in that particular side. But a lot of people don't really know it. You know what I mean?
And then you compensate,
Exactly.
you kind of throw everything off, and then you have these aches and pains.
And then you open yourself up to injury, because the thing is, the body's smart. The body will kind of deal with what it has to deal with without you really even knowing, and it'll compensate that. And a lot of times when you're compensating, you're putting your body into incorrect movement patterns, more or less. You know, and when you're putting yourself in incorrect movement patterns, you are opening yourself up to injury because friction occurs, you know.
I just want to share a story. I mean, I started doing these boot camps, and I found that not only did I feel better, of course I was sore initially, but we went camping, and every year we go camping, we put our pop-ups up, and it's such a struggle for me, and I'm tired. And I've been doing these boot camps for like 2 months, and I went, and I put it up, and it was so easy, all the lifting and the moving, and when I was done, I didn't feel tired, and that's when I did something like that, I'm like, wow, this really works.
Totally, and that's the thing too, when you can improve your quality of life, that is everything. You know, a lot of people come to us for a lot of different reasons. Some people aren't really coming to us for fat loss. Some people are coming to us because they're having trouble getting down on the ground and getting back up.
Yes.
And that's a huge, huge thing, because I mean, that's life function.
Right.
You know, and if we can improve people's quality of life, that's absolutely another thing that we've really seen with a lot of our clients.
I've noticed flexibility too for myself. But the other thing I want to talk about is, not only do you have this station here where you work with people in large groups, you do a lot of customized things for those
Yes.
who might have had surgery or have particular injuries, and you can address those as as well. Could you talk
Absolutely.
about that?
Yeah, we have our new division called the semi-private personal training, and basically that's a 3-to-1 client-to-trainer ratio. That actually starts off with an individual assessment, which pretty much we find those imbalances. And the imbalances and the weaknesses basically definitely come to surface from this test. From there, we actually design an individual program for that person, developed around their goals and around really what they need to be improving on mechanically. And we've just had awesome success with that as well. And it really helps us to pinpoint the individual to the point where we can actually literally measure and assess their progression as they're moving along with that. And that's fantastic. And it is a little bit different over there as opposed to here being metabolic resistance training. So it's more the cardio, strength, kind of everything packed into one aspect. Over there is basically more of the strength ratio, which is great, and actually how it actually is going to help too is going to be actually for fat burn as well. So the misconception is that, oh, that's strength training, it's not really fat burning, but the whole deal is that when you're increasing your strength, you're increasing your muscular capacity, and also the actual mechanisms of your muscle system, which burns body fat. Muscle is basically your metabolism. The more functioning it is, the more body fat you're going to be burning. So the combination of both programs is actually what we're calling fusion. So we have a lot of our clients doing some here, some there. And basically what is missed here, as far as in the components of fitness, is picked up there.
Okay. We have like just seconds left,
Yeah.
and you've repeated a word a couple times, it's metabolic. Can you just in a quick blurb give me an idea on our listeners, what are you talking about when you say metabolic versus?
Absolutely. Metabolic is basically increasing your metabolism.
Okay.
Increasing your metabolism is increasing your muscle. And by doing that, your body's able to more efficiently burn calories throughout the day, more calories as far as, from your foods that you eat, and also more fat when you're not working out. So the whole deal is when you're working with us, you are burning calories when you're sleeping, when you're sitting on the couch, when you're doing anything else in life, so that you're actually able to burn body fat continuously.
Okay. And so it's not just about this working out, it's about understanding your nutrition and what you take in and kind of the whole body and soul.
Exactly.
There you go.
You got it.
Well, listen, if our viewers need to get in touch with you to find out more, because I know you have introductory rates and things that you can do to help them out, how do they contact you?
Absolutely. Give us a call at actually 572-1536, or you can go on the web at www.wearetheantigym.com. Give us a buzz, and we have a special going on actually right now, 2 weeks free, so you can come in and try out this program for free and really see if it's the right fit for you.
So can we go get started? Can we try a few things
do it.
right here?
Let's
Great.
do it.
Listen, I invite everyone to come and try this. I'm not just saying this. I've actually done it myself. This boot camp works. It's a great thing. Thank you so much, Trevor.
Thank
I
you, Connie.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much.